Hey guys, I'm Annalie, and these are my two Dogo Argentinos, Dahja and Diego. We just started living in our pickup truck camper and traveling the Pacific Northwest until we had a pretty rough accident in Portland. Unfortunately, my camper was declared a total loss. After 5 long days, we finally got the camper out of my friend's driveway, and the dogs and I venture out back into the world, camperless and essentially homeless. On last week's episode, we settled into LA a bit and I sold the truck back to CarMax. After a visit to the vet, we discovered that Diego has hip dysplasia and they started him on a treatment plan. Today, I explain all the crazy things that have been happening since we arrived back in Los Angeles. Good morning. Diego says hi. Mwah. And Dahja says hi. Good morning. Kisses. Kiss. 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 No. I don't get a kiss. No. She's sad because it's a rainy day in LA. Oh, there was. Thank you. Attack with the kisses. Oh my gosh. You're crazy. So, yes. Okay. We are back in LA. Yes. Okay. That was great. Thank you. I know. Okay. I just wanted one kiss, baby girl. Just one. Now she's picking on her brother. She's settled down a little bit. We are back in LA, and I had a car accident with the Kia, and today was the day that they came to pick it up and take it to like a salvage yard. They're gonna still inspect it as to whether it's total loss or not, but it has just been crazy. I'm not sure how or why, but this doll was attached to my car. The tow truck driver put it on my windshield after he moved my car to the side. I have no idea what this is or where it could have come from, but it's kind of creepy.
Where are you working?
Where do I work? I work just online.
Like modeling?
Yeah.
You're doing modeling? I can tell. No, this car is total. This is total. You took it after they come, they're going to say, you know what, we're going to take it out. You take before they come.
Yeah.
But they didn't tell you what time they're going to come.
Right. I'll take it probably tomorrow. I'll take it off. And on top of that, you know, the dogs have had some pretty serious vet visits. We went to the emergency room 2 nights in a row for Diego. His whole face had like swollen up. His cheeks jowls were like hanging and just huge, and his eyes were getting to the point where they were swollen and closing, like not fully closed, but still like, you know, and getting in the way of his vision. But yeah, he's doing better from the vet visits. He's tapering off of steroids because the 2 emergency room visits, they gave him like steroids and anti-inflammatory injections that the first day just didn't seem to be enough for it to help him get it completely out of his system, whatever it was that he came in contact with. My best guess is a bee sting at the park, or as soon as we got back from the park, I started to deep clean the whole house and I washed the floors and I turned the fan on, and they had the cleaning solution I used is stuff I've used before, so never had a reaction like that. What could be, I turned the fan on, and this is kind of an older house. It's like a back house here in Hollywood, and she had been using it as like a photo shoot studio sort of place, as well as storage for a long time. So she did some cleaning before I moved in, but I think maybe there was like some dirt or like dander, like sort of potential allergens on the fan that when I turned it on to dry the floors, that it got that in the air. So my mother sent me a air purifier for Christmas for me and the puppies, to take care of us, and hopefully that will help. So far, so good, you know. Now, unfortunately, I started to notice that Dahja is having, it looks better today, but she's having some sort of, she's having some sort of discharge. Maybe it was just, you know, dust from the dog park, and then she's just scratching at it a little bit, but it's something I'm definitely keeping an eye on. And if it gets, like, she's not scratching very much at all, it's just on occasion, but I have this fear now because of how often that they come down with allergies, so I'm just like hyper aware of when they are scratching and when any little bump or like a little bit of anything shows up on them, so keeping an eye on that. But we're doing good. I think things are gonna work out with the car eventually. Right now I have a rental, so that's okay, that's good. I think the biggest thing to remember in all of this is that no one got hurt. The dogs weren't in the car, thank God. Something's going on. We're being led to do something. I'm not sure what that is. I have some ideas as to what I want, like long term. I want land, safety, safe space, you know, but for some reason these big things have been happening lately, and I think for me it's been really teaching me that, like, you can't control everything. Most times I'm the type of person that needs to have like a plan when things go wrong. Like, I need to know step by step what I'm gonna do before I can go to bed that night. Otherwise I am an anxious, nervous wreck. And I've been learning through all this that, like, sometimes you don't have all the answers. You can't put together a game plan in this particular moment. Like, there's still quite a few pieces that need to be found for you to even know what the puzzle's gonna look like, you know? That has been a really hard thing for me to go through because I'm such like goal-oriented, very focused type of, like, have a plan really and follow that course of action, and the universe is not allowing me to have that right now. It keeps shaking it up for me, and it's just telling me, but you know what, through all of this we have been good, we've been okay, we've had friends and family helping us along the way, so I think it's super important to remember this. This moment especially, this series of events and how it felt, how it feels to be going through this, and that when things get better, to be appreciative, because right now when everything's going wrong, the little good things that do go right, I'm like so grateful, and they just really stick out to me now. But when things are all going right, you really kind of take them for granted, and then you really focus on the negative things that do happen, and you're like, oh, you know, traffic was forever, or like all these little tedious things that really, you shouldn't be letting that get to you the way that I do sometimes. So I think this is all a big learning experience, and yeah, it was tough to let go of the car today. There is an attachment to it. It's been through so much. That car is something that has helped me through a lot. It is very tough. It has many miles on it. It's been pretty much almost, I wouldn't say all over the country. It's not. It's really just been around California and Vegas. But it's actually Utah, Arizona, I mean, Washington. It's been around, you know, Idaho, like, it was very reliable. It was a great gas mileage. I'm definitely going to miss that car. Had some good memories, had some really bad memories, and it's just, it's something that is definitely a part of me. It was really sad to see them tow it off today. I did cry. But, you know, it's time to let go of things, and it's time to open up space for new, good, positive things to come into my life. So I don't even know what that is yet at this point. Like I said, I don't have all the puzzle pieces for the picture yet. So I don't even know what I want. And so that's, I think, what I'm working on figuring out right now. And what is the best option for us. So, yeah. In the meantime, we will be here in LA just figuring that out now that we have a safe place, getting financially stable, and exploring the area. And I'll be showing you guys that, and you'll be coming along with us and checking out all the cool things that we can do here, like in and outside the city. I've lived here for like 6 years before. I spent most of my time going to clubs and events and traveling, and this time will be really cool because I am trying to focus more on the quality time with my dogs, and just focusing on getting my life together as opposed to like FOMO and fear of missing out. And it's hard though. You get invited a lot of times, a lot of places, and I'm like, I want to go, but it's not serving my long-term goal. It's nice and I appreciate it, and I you know, the people are great, I have good friends, but sometimes I can't go to everything. These guys are my main priority. These guys come first, and that's the way it is. And the people that are in my life that understand that, they know that, and they get that, and either they'll invite them along or they just totally get it when I can't make it that time. So, or they just come on a hike with us, or they just come on an adventure, which is what we're here to do. So, I'm excited to show you LA and the surrounding area, and yeah, it's definitely gonna be an adventure. I'll check in with you soon. Princess, it's a good girl. Baby girl. It's a good girl. Diego, up. Diego, up. Up. Good boy, good boy. Good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy. You got it. You got it. Up, up. Up. Good boy, good boy. Come on, ready? Ready? Up. There you go. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Good boy. There you go. Big girl, big boy. Tickle. 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 Hi, guys. Good boy, good girl. There they are. Tickle. Big boy, big girl. It's Diego's turn, Dahja. Dahja, you can't. You gotta wait for Diego to go. Good girl, come lay down. Just wait your turn, okay? You ready, big boy? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, hold on, hold on. Okay. All right. Ready? Come on. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Dahja. Good boy. Good girl. Good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, Diego. Go a little bit faster. Good boy. Hello, yes? Dahja needs more pillows? Is that what? Did you order more pillows? If she could, she would, yes.